In this lesson, we'll cover adding pipe accessories. So you may ask, well, what is a pipe accessory? Well, a pipe accessory could be a valve, could be a temperature gauge, could be a pressure gauge. Now we also have pipe fittings. Those could be an elbow or an end cap. So let's look at both of those examples here within our Revit project. I'm going to zoom in the upper left corner of my current Revit project, and what you'll notice is I have a pipe run coming out from the main pipe system, and it just stops abruptly. Well, what we want to do with this pipe is actually put an end cap on the end of it, and once we do that, we'd actually like to drop in a valve. So we'll use the pipe fitting and the pipe accessory tools to do both. So let's go to the Systems tab on your ribbon, and then in the Plumbing and Pipe panel, first we'll click Pipe Fitting. Now, if you don't have any pipe fittings preloaded, Revit will prompt you to load a family of pipe fittings. You can also do that right now if you wanted to. Click Load Family and load additional families. However, in this Revit project, we already have the families loaded that we need for this example. So I'm going to use the MCAP generic standard end cap to place on the end of this pipe. So basically what I need to do once I select the actual property of what I'm using is to mouse over the actual center line of the pipe, and then I will move out to the end and snap this off of the end of the actual pipe itself. When you see it positioned like you see on my screen, simply click that object snap, and what will happen is Revit will snap that pipe fitting to the end of the pipe segment. Click Modify. Now another example is to place a pipe accessory. So the pipe accessory is right below pipe fitting. Let's go ahead and click Pipe Accessory. And again, in the Properties area on the left, I have my accessories listed. For this example, we're using the ball valve 2-inch. So I'll just verify that I have the 2-inch ball valve selected because that's equivalent to the actual pipe diameter. 50 millimeters is 2 inches. So again, same as you did with the pipe fitting, the pipe accessory is placed the same way. Move your mouse over the pipe until you see the actual center line. When you see the center line, go ahead and left click. This will add that pipe accessory into the actual pipe line or pipe segment, making the appropriate cuts for that accessory to be added. And again, I can continue to place more if I choose, or simply click Modify. Now the accessories, depending upon the symbol, do have tools to actually flip the orientation, in this case of the handle if I wanted to. And I also have the drag tools, or the drag marks, to actually move the actual location of this or the fittings off of each end. To see this in 3D, let's scroll down to your 3D plans and double click on the typical WSHP 3D view, and then zoom in. This will show the actual two elements we just added. One, the end cap, which is a pipe fitting, and two, the actual valve, which is a pipe accessory. So as a review, in this lesson, we looked at adding pipe accessories and pipe fittings. We talked about the differences between the pipe fitting and pipe accessories, and we talked about the method of how to actually add those. We also mentioned how to load additional components or fittings or accessories if they're currently not in your Revit project.